good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Superhero Storytime with Super Captain Braveman. I am Jennifer Norman, and I am joined by two on-camera guests today. First, we've got, who are you? You're Kyle, aren't you?
Yes, you are.
This is Kyle Norman, aka Super Captain Braveman himself. He is the protagonist in all of the Super Captain Braveman books. And then we are also joined by the lovely and handsome and dashing Victor Lodovico. Victor Lodovico is Kyle's afternoon nurse, and he is also the illustrator of all of the Super Captain Braveman books. Today we are going to be reading book 4, which is called Down on Safari. And the really nice thing about this book, number one, it was actually written by Leah Lodovico, who is the sister of Victor, as well as Paul Norman, who is Kyle's dad. And so together they teamed up with a wonderful family named the Armstrong family. Kara and Jack have 2 kids, Mia and Jack. Mia actually has Down syndrome, and we discovered such a joy in Mia and the way that she is able to just conquer and take on life. So she is an absolute superhero in real life in our book, as well as in this particular book, which we're about to read. Now, the really nice thing about this too is that all of the illustrations really go into such beautiful depiction on family life, as well as this kind of imagination life about life on a safari down in Africa. So you're going to see some really fun animals, you're going to see some fun friends. And so I am going to actually step over closer to our Instagram camera over there so that we can do the reading. I'm going to turn some pages and then I'm going to turn it over to Victor so he can read it to you.
Fantastic. Thank you, Jen.
You're welcome.
So we're going to read this today. Are you ready? Yeah, you're ready. The Adventures of Super Captain Braveman, Book 4, Down on Safari. Okay. Kyle and his big sister Honor are finishing breakfast in the kitchen. Today is a special day. Are you excited about your field trip, Kyle? Honor asks. Yep, our class is visiting the Natural History Museum. We'll see all sorts of dinosaurs there. Kyle holds up a toy dinosaur for his pets Mochi and Hershey to see. He turns to his sister and smiles. I'm so glad you volunteered to come along. Honor laughs. You know I'd never miss one of your field trips. Let's go, Kyle beams. I can't wait to ride the bus. Honor helps Kyle onto the school bus and sits him next to his friend Jack. It's really cool that your sister comes on our field trip, Jack remarks. She started joining my classes when I was little, Kyle responds. She loves to help and I love having her with me. Maybe when I'm older, I'll volunteer for my little sister's field trips, Jack smiles. You have a sister? Kyle asks. Yeah, Jack answers. Her name is Mia. She and my mom are going to pick me up after school. You can meet her then. Before Kyle can reply, their teacher turns toward them and announces, We're here, kids, the Natural History Museum. The students make their way into the museum's grand hall and through the exhibits. Honor, Kyle, and Jack gaze up at the skeletons in the dinosaur room. Whoa, Kyle gasps. Look how big. They must have been so strong. Almost as strong as you are, Honor teases. Ha ha, Honor. Kyle gives his sister a silly look. Come on, Kyle, Jack urges as the class exits the room. I can't wait to get to the Hall of Insects. The class is amazed at all the insects in the museum collection. Yay, Jack smiles. He eagerly steps up to a large glass case filled with dirt and small tunnels. The ant exhibit. Look at all the different kinds of ants, Kyle says in wonder. I thought ants were all the same. Lots of people think that, but each one can do different things that help them all live happily together, Jack tells Kyle. Honor and Kyle wander over to see the butterfly exhibit. Jack lingers back at the ant case to watch as they carry large twigs, leaves, and nuts through the tunnels. Just then, the teacher announces, It's time to go now, kids. Let's get back to the bus. Jack, Kyle calls to his friend, it's time to go. You don't want to be stranded here by yourself. Huh? Jack looks up and notices the class leaving the room. Oh, okay, I'm coming. The bus makes its way back to the school grounds. That was so fun, Kyle says. We really learned a lot. Look, my mom's here, Jack points as they pass by the playground. And there's my sister, Mia. Hey, she's really good at swinging on those monkey bars, Kyle remarks. She's really good at a lot of things, Jack adds proudly. Once off the bus, Jack makes introductions. Mom, Mia, this is Kyle and his sister, Honor. Jack's mom smiles. Hello, I'm Kara, she says, and this is Mia. Kyle waves and greets the little girl. Hello, Mia. He is always eager to make a new friend. Hi, Mia responds. I like your wheelchair. The red makes it look really cool. I have red glasses. It's a great color, right? Her words pour out as a grin lights up her face. Then, unexpectedly, Mia darts toward the monkey bars. Mia, Kara laughs. Please excuse me, boys. I gotta catch up. Well, she sure can run off fast, Kyle comments. She does that sometimes, Jack giggles. It's called bolting. My dad says it's common with kids who have Down syndrome like Mia. Down syndrome, Kyle asks. Yeah, it's something Mia was born with, like the color of her hair, Jack says. It makes her extra special. Jacko, school is done. Time to play. Come swing with me, Mia calls out. Just for a few minutes, Mia, Jack calls back. Then we can walk home with Kyle and Honor. Kyle turns to Honor and whispers, Do you think it's okay to ask Jack's mom about Down syndrome? I haven't heard of it before. Absolutely, Honor answers. On the way home, the boys discuss all the things they saw at the Natural History Museum. Then Kyle decides to ask Kara a question. Mia is the first person I've met with Down syndrome. Can you tell me more about it? Of course. Kara is happy that Kyle wants to know more. When Mia's dad and I learned that Mia was going to have Down syndrome, we wanted to know as much as we could, and we wanted Jack to learn about it too. People are made up of billions of cells, which are too small to see without a microscope, Kara explains. Inside those cells are chromosomes that contain thousands of genes. Oh, my dad told me about genes, Kyle remembers. They're not like the jeans you wear, though. They're spelled G-E-N-E-S. He said that our genes are like secret maps of how our bodies are going to turn out. My map has parts that make my body really tired, so I need a wheelchair to move around and a ventilator to help me breathe. Kara nods. Exactly. In our family, we think of chromosomes as beautiful marbles. Before a baby is born, the baby normally gets 23 marbles from mom and 23 marbles from dad. That makes a total of 46 marbles. No two marbles are exactly alike. That is why everyone looks, acts, grows, and develops differently. Down syndrome is caused by having an extra marble. Instead of 46 marbles, people with Down syndrome like Mia have 47 marbles. That extra marble is the reason why Mia looks and talks a little differently, sometimes takes longer to learn new things, and might act in a way that is unique from most kids. That extra marble has given Mia some extra special things, too. She is very sensitive to how people feel, and she loves others with her whole heart. Mia is determined and independent. She can do just about anything she puts her mind to. That's why in our family, we say Mia was born with a magic marble. Kyle is really happy that he knows more about Down syndrome now. Later that evening, Honor helps Kyle get ready for bed. What did you think of the museum? She asks. I liked it a lot, Kyle responds, but meeting Mia was the best part of the day. Jack and I have something in common, Honor says. We both have younger siblings with special needs. Jack and Mia are always finding ways to help each other. Kyle gives his sister a hug, just like you and me. That's right. Now it's time for bed. Honor kisses Kyle's head. Sweet dreams. I can't wait to hear about your next great adventure. That night, Kyle thinks about his day at the museum and meeting Mia as he falls into a very deep sleep. Not before long, he starts to dream. Kyle dreams of the many animals he learned about and the places where they live. He imagines he can hear sounds of birds singing and hooves beating on dry dirt. The sounds are soft at first, then they grow louder. He dreams he turns into Super Captain Brave Man. Super Captain Brave Man is so courageous he can do anything. He never tires and is never afraid. He comes to kids' rescue when they're feeling sad, unwell, or scared. With Super Captain Brave Man as your friend, you'll discover your own power to become a hero too. Pardon me, thank you. Swish! Super Captain Brave Man rises over a vast open plain. In the distance, he can see the green of a lush jungle and the blue of a river that runs through it. Animals of all kinds wander toward the water. A family of cheetahs race toward the edge of the jungle in a cloud of dust. Noticing a figure running with the cheetahs, he drifts down to see who it is. It's Mia! Hi, Mia! Super Captain Brave Man glides down to Mia as she speeds along with the pack. Why are you running so fast? Hi, Super Captain Brave Man, Mia says. Jack told me all about the animals from the museum. I told my friends, and we all decided to go on safari to see the animals for ourselves. But Jack and I got separated. Now I have to find him. The cheetahs thought that he might be thirsty, so they're taking me to the water. Can I help? Super Captain Brave Man asks. If you want to, Mia grins, but you gotta keep up with us. Once they all reach the water's edge, Mia sees her friend Nico. He's holding a book in front of 3 giant tortoise shells. His head is lowered, and he's talking in a rush. Nico, she waves. Have you seen Jack? But Nico doesn't hear Mia. He's busy speaking to the shells. Come on out, he urges. I want to share a story with you. Please come out. Super Captain Brave Man tries to get the boy's attention by placing a hand gently on his shoulder. Nico, did you see Jack pass by? Nico looks up in surprise. Oh, maybe? I'm trying to tell the tortoises a story, but they won't come out to listen, he says hurriedly. Mia tilts her head and smiles at Nico. Maybe they're shy. I get that way sometimes too. And the inside of my mouth is shaped differently than other kids. It's really common for people with Down syndrome, like us. It can make it hard for others to understand our words, especially when we're excited. Try taking a deep breath, then read the story slowly, suggests Super Captain Brave Man. Maybe the tortoises will come out then. I can do that. Nico pauses, takes a deep breath, and begins to read again. One by one, the tortoises peek out and grin as they hear Nico's calm voice. When Nico finishes his story, Mia asks again, Have you seen Jack? Yes, I saw him head toward the jungle, Nico replies as he closes his book. Thanks for helping me, Mia. Thanks, Super Captain Brave Man. Mia and Super Captain Brave Man decide to climb a tree to see if they can spot Jack from up high. Just then, they see a boy swinging on vines with a group of monkeys. It's Mia's friend, Tim. Tim, Mia calls out. Have you seen Jack? Jack is lost. Hi, guys, Tim replies, swinging to and fro. Yes, I saw him. Great, says Mia. Show us where. Tim's face turns into a frown. Not now. I want to swing. It's swing time. Mia bites her lip and turns to Super Captain Brave Man. We have to get Tim to help us. He's too focused on swinging. It can be hard to change his mind when he's like this. I have an idea. Super Captain Brave Man goes to whisper something to the monkeys. Turning toward Tim, he says, I'm going to count down from 5. When I get to 1, we'll go to the place where you saw Jack. Starting now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The monkeys take Tim's hands and swing him nimbly through the trees. Laps echo across the jungle as Mia and Super Captain Brave Man follow behind Tim and the monkeys. After a few moments, Tim turns his head and shouts, I think I saw him down there. The group swings down from the trees to the edge of a wide river. Mia glances down at the mud on the riverbank and frowns. Jack was here, she says, pointing at tracks in the mud. I know those are his footprints. Thank you, Tim, for showing us the way. You're welcome. Tim pats Mia's shoulder. I hope you find him soon. Mia and Super Captain Braveman follow the paths of the footprints along the riverbank. Suddenly, they hear splashing and a girl's voice. It's Mia's friend Penelope. Hey, Mia, Penelope calls out. There you are. Penelope! Mia waves as her friend drifts towards her with a family of hippopotamuses. Penelope grins. We've been looking for you. Jack sent me. He needs your help right away. Where is he? Mia asks excitedly. There's a small lake down the river, Penelope points. We heard him calling, but we couldn't get to him. Some rocks fell, and they're blocking the way. We have to save him. Mia turns, ready to climb a tree to swing to her brother's rescue. Mia, Penelope calls out. The hippos can get us there faster. Super Captain Braveman is puzzled. Can swimming with hippos really be faster than swinging through the trees? He asks. The monkeys were pretty quick. You'll see, Penelope replies. Nothing is faster than a hippo in the water. Nothing can stop them. Nothing can stop us. Penelope tugs Mia's hand, and Mia squeezes Penelope's hand back. It's time to swim. Into the water they all dive. Mia gazes around in awe as the hippos speed down the river. She loves swimming, and she follows gleefully as Penelope and the hippos lead the way. They swim for a little longer, then Penelope turns toward Mia and points to the surface. Mia grins. Jack is close. She can feel it in her heart. The lake is behind that rock, Penelope says. The hippos tried to move it, but it's way too big and heavy. Thank you, Penelope. Mia hugs her friend. Turning towards Super Captain Braveman, Mia asks, You got this, right? That's a pretty big boulder, he smiles. But don't worry, I got this. Super Captain Braveman sizes up the boulder in front of him. He rubs his hands together. He takes a deep breath, then makes a running start. He grabs the boulder with both hands and starts to lift. Slowly, the big rock starts to rise up, higher, 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 until whoosh! Super Captain Braveman lifts the boulder above his head. The path is clear. Go get Jack! I'll catch up, he shouts. I gotta find a place to put this. Woohoo! I knew you could do it. Mia runs past him and calls out to her brother. Jack! Jack! Jack, there you are! Mia! I knew you'd find me, Jack says. Mia's a real hero. She led the whole rescue, Super Captain Braveman declares. I had a lot of help. I wouldn't have found Jack without you or my friends or the animals, Mia adds. Jack smiles. Then he reaches into his bag. He pulls out a bright yellow flower and hands it to Mia. I wanted to get you a special gift. The ants told me where I could find it, but I didn't realize how far it was, or that I'd get trapped by mistake. Mia gasps with delight. It's so beautiful. You really are the best brother in the world, Jacko. Mia wraps her arms around her brother and squeezes him even tighter. Now let's go get some French fries. Super Captain Braveman clasps the children's hands. Soon they're all flying through the air toward home. The blue of the river winds through the green of the jungle before making way to the light brown of the plains. The colors blend together as the sound of wild animals fade in the distance. Mia and Jack wave goodbye to Super Captain Braveman and call out a very loud, "Thank you!" Laughs echo behind the children as the sky turns to dusk and their adventure comes to a close. The next morning, Kyle is getting dressed with his sister Honor's help. I'm going to make breakfast, she says. Anything special you'd like? How about banana pancakes? He asks with a smile. Kyle takes hold of the gate trainer that helps him stand. He thinks about his family, especially his sister Honor, and how much they love each other, just like Mia and Jack. With a wink at his reflection, Kyle smiles and exclaims, off to the next adventure. The end. Yay!
Thank you, Victor, so much for reading that to us. Can you tell us where people can find this amazing book?
Yes, so this book is available on our website at SuperCaptainBraveMan.com as well as Amazon. And a portion of proceeds go to help benefit the UMDF, which is the United Mitochondrial Disease Foundation. And Kyle is a child who lives with a mito disease.
He is, and the UMDF does great work to help find cures and treatments and to support families of those people who do have mitochondrial disorders. And so we want to thank everybody for joining us today. There are just a few little notes that we want to share with you. Victor will show you what's next.
So, we are giving away a free Super Captain Brave Man t-shirt.
Yep.
We would, you can enter for free. You just have to tag 3 friends on our Facebook post, on our Super Captain Brave Man Facebook page, or on our Instagram post. And we also have, with the order of our books from our website. Hold on. I'm not as graceful when it comes to this, am I? Okay, we for any order from our website, you get some cool Super Captain Brave Man stickers and some cool Super Captain Brave Man temporary tattoos. And also up on our free stuff page on our website, we have these super cool coloring book pages that you can do, and we want to see your art, so we would love for you to print these out and color them any way you want to, and then just tag us in the post, and we would love to see what you guys come up with.
That's right.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, we want to thank our lucky guest speaker for
Wow,
joining
so
us
much
on
fun.
camera
It's
today.
always a lot of fun.
Victor, we want to thank Bridget, who's manning the technology in the back over there, and thank you, Kyle, for being amazing.
Yes.
I think you inspire everybody each and every day, and you work your magic like a wizard every single day to teach people about love and kindness and compassion, especially those that are interested in learning about kids with different needs, different special needs, and different kinds of abilities than others. And so thank you all so much for joining us today. We're going to be back here on Wednesday. Remember that we're doing these book readings, live streaming every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 o'clock Pacific time through the end of May while the kids are at home. Thanks very much for joining. We'll see you Wednesday.
Bye.